Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you enjoy these videos, please click subscribe. So we're at another job today, and we've got to run an armoured cable out for a supply to there, which is a little studio flat. So it's currently got some sort of very weird setup with a very small consumer unit, which is on the floor behind the tumble dryer in the kitchen. There's the building, the main part of the house, and so somehow there's a cable that runs underneath. I'm guessing it runs underneath this patio. Don't know how, but something in, I think it's 6mm twin and earth to there. But the problem is that once you're in there, you don't actually see any signs of cable. You just see lights and sockets. There's a small sort of studio, bedroom, living room area, and then a bathroom, and then that's it. So we're running armoured cable from inside the house down to the said studio flat, and putting a little 6-way consumer unit in there, radial circuit for a couple of sockets, and we're going to do something with the lights as well. And we've got to change the outside light that's just about there, because it's looking a bit worse for wear. And we're going to put a little fan, downflow fan heater in there as well to provide a bit of heat. There is a radiator in there, which you'll see later on, but that's off of the main house boiler, and it's only on one zone. So if they decide they want to switch their heating off, well, then you lose your heating in the studio flat. So it's not great. So fitting a Dimplex, a downflow fan heater, one of those with a pull cord that can do a half-hour overrun on the timer. So let's get set up and see what we can see. So I just want to show you this. For those people that say that electricians have life easy, and you know the most difficult bit is maybe heading up into a loft or that sort of thing, you know, you're not like plumbers, you don't have to get down and dirty. I have to run a cable from there, where those pipes are there, somehow along this bit here. If you notice that, that is a drain under there, and there is some running water. I'm surprised I have not seen a rat yet. The stink is interesting, to say the least, and I somehow have to get over there to that wall there to drill a hole into the house to then run a cable. So when those times and you're a customer thinking electricians earn too much and it's all nice and easy, and it's not. We sometimes have to deal with this. So this is the issue that we've got here. This is the space where the tumble dryer sits here, and this, if you can see in a bit of the darkness, that just there is the small consumer unit with an RCD main switch. Hey, at least it's RCD protected. Yeah. For the studio flat at the bottom of the garden. So no cabling anywhere inside that's visible, or switch unit or anything inside the studio flat. It is here. So you have the cable that comes in just there with my fat finger, comes from the fuse board at the front of the house, runs through the loft to outside, down the wall outside in just some normal trunking MT2, along and then in, and then into the unit there, and then that cable there loops up and down and then disappears down there and into the floor behind those pipes, and then into the studio flat. Hence the reason why we need to renew it and sort something out and do it properly. It should have been done properly in the beginning, but you know, hey, things are not always done properly, are they? As there are many things on YouTube that will show. So a slight change of plan. I'm now not coming through that section where the pipes are. probably the biggest reason is the smell and all of the stuff I'll have to try and sort of work through. So instead, I've ran the cable internally through the house and will come out round about sort of down here somewhere close to the floor with the armoured cable. That's going to be more hygienic, it's going to be safer, which is obviously the overriding factor on this, and plus I don't really fancy sort of getting down and dirty with that, trying to put an armoured gland connected into that lot. So yeah, that ain't happening. We're coming this wall instead. So now time to terminate the armoured into a small whisker box, and for that I shall be using the CJR Electrics patented pipe slice. Now for some reason this pipe slice also seems to work on armoured cable, so must be something new. If you know the reason why that is, just drop a message in the comments, but Chris seemed to be raving about this product, so much so that I've got one, and I will be using it. There's a radiator in there as well, so I'll be using it later to disconnect the radiator and cut through the copper pipe, but as I'm not doing that just yet, I'm a bit bored. I need to sort out this armoured cabling, so I'll terminate this armoured into said whisker box. So that's the armoured in now and done. Cleated, clipped to the fence. Now if you're thinking, whoa, no, that's not correct, you haven't got enough cleats there, you'd be correct. For some unknown reason, when I was at the wholesaler yesterday, I didn't order enough cleats, so I need to get some more, and I'll put another couple on each section of the fence in order to make it a lot more stronger for running the armoured, so that it's a lot more secure. So here's an update on where we are. I just got cracking, it's absolutely chucking it down now, so I wanted to get some bits done before it started raining. So the armoured cable is in down there, hole drilled from the outside through and in, and then the 6-way board, it's a Hamilton board I'm fitting. I know there's a lot of you guys out there very interested in fitting the fuse box board. I'm fitting one of them tomorrow, so dependent on how good I am at editing things and whatnot, that might be the video you see before this one. So in which case I've already fitted that fuse box board and you've seen the video, because I'm at this job today fitting this one, then tomorrow I'm at the fuse box board job, and then on Thursday I'm back here doing this, so it's most likely I'll get the fuse box board video edited quicker and done and posted before this one's all finished and sorted. So anyway, yes, as I was saying, so this is a Hamilton board, just fitting 3 RCBOs, I think 3 or maybe 2, no 3, yes 3, 1 for the lights and 2 for sockets, and a fan heater. The fan heater will go over there because it is a bit cold in this place, even though there is a radiator, but that's off, as I was saying earlier, off of the main house heating, so it's best to provide some separate extra heat. So that's the board up, and we'll crack on with the rest of it now. So the armoured cable is in, terminated now, just needs to be stripped and then connected into the main switch isolator. It's on a 32 amp MCB back at the board, so that's fine, and this is just a 4mm, which when you check the book is about 40 something amps they can take. Here we've got a 2 kilowatt heater, 3 sockets, some lights, so that's about it. So 32 amps is more than adequate. There's not a great deal of stuff going on here, so I'm just putting up the trunking. I mean, ideally, obviously I would have preferred much more to put up well, not put up trunking and to hide it all in the walls as has previously been done. But that's a fair bit more work and decoration and things, so just doing it with trunking seems to be the better option. Swifter approach as well. It can get things up and running a lot quicker. Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of trunking. I think it does have its places, but for majority of areas and things, it just seems much better to hide the cables and everything, and then all you see is literally just, there you go, just the sockets as a faceplate and then no cables. But that's just me, and I'm not king of the world, so let me know what you think.